Have you ever heard about how Jakarta will be sinking in 2050? Or how Jakarta is the fastest sinking city all over the world? Or have you ever heard about how Indomie and woman is connected in Ghana? Hello, my name is Rifani Matiatun and I'm from Z class, and I will explain about what is SDGs and my favorite SDGs. SDGs, or often referred as Sustainable Development Goals, are a set of 17 interconnected global goals, which is established by the United Nations in 2015. And these goals is to eradicate the poverty and then to address the issues in education, health, and even promote the peace, justice, and strong institutions, all by the year 2030. So, what is my favorite SDGs? One of the most important SDGs for me and for us is the SDGs 13, which is the climate action. So, in this status quo, there are a lot of people that have no awareness of how important this SDGs 13, which is the climate action itself, because a lot of people think that it does not affect human directly, and it is the climate that happen or have the effect, or the nature that have the effect. But at the end of the day, it will have affect us. It will happen that dangerous to us, the human itself, because it's a lot of things in this world are human centered. Because even if the nature that will be damaged, but at the end of the day it will impact to us too, the human, because we as a human being are depending on nature itself. And so what is climate action? The first thing that I will explain is climate change itself, because climate action comes up because of there is climate change. So climate change is a global crisis that affects everyone, and from like coastal communities, which is facing the rising of sea level like every single year. And there are a lot of media that expose how the Jakarta will be sink in 2050, and there's no we can do about that, like nothing we can do about that. And that's why we talk about it right now, to overcome that kind of problem, because we don't want our friends, our family, and our community in Jakarta to be sink and drown in 2050. And 2050, it's not that long, it's not that far to reach 2050. It's near us. And then it's not just us faced by the coastal communities, which is they face the rising of sea levels, but also happen in the farmers communities, which is they facing like the weather patterns or drought that it's not usual, which is the weather patterns that change like more rapidly, more fastly than ever. And then all these issues, all these problems happened, and it's affected us. It's dangerous for us if we as the global community or as the individual that living in this nature do nothing for this. And because all of these issues, it's driven by human activities, like mainly the human activities like the fossil fuels and all the things that which which leads to greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, and then making the atmosphere more and then making our planet more hotter than before, hotter than the last year. That's why we always feel like why when we go outside it's always hotter than before, hotter than last year. That's why it's from us human activities. We should do something about this issue. And what should we do is we can do the layers. We can do individuals, family, communities, and the government itself. And the for individuals, we can do, like for example, as simple as turn off the lights when you don't use it, and turn off the air conditioner when also you don't use it. And you can also go to school or to campus by bicycling, or you can walk to campus and breathe the fresh air to campus or to school. And then you should have the habit to reduce the consumption, or to, like, ordering something in Shopee or something. And then you should maintain that you have the responsibility, you have the consumption responsibility, because if you reduce your consumption of that kind of things, you will reduce also the fuels and all from the vehicles or the transportation and all. And the important things is to reduce the consumption and reduce the use of transportation. You can use the public transportation, or walk to the campus or to school or to work, and even go with bike, and not using vehicles, cars, and etc. that can add the transmission gas in the atmosphere. Yeah, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.